Why do you think humankind has always, from the beginning of time, wanted and sought unlimited lifespans, have sought immortality, have sought to increase their lifespans? Because it's innately in the body, not just as some vain desire. But we've tried to, consequently though, because people have always died, we've moved to make that more palatable as human beings. We've created all kinds of situations, afterlives, tried to make death beautiful, tried to make it someplace we go after we die. If we do all the right things and live just perfect, then we might get a little place in heaven. Might get our little corner. But the reality is, right now, heaven is here right now. The kingdom is here right now. And if you can see it, a whole new magnificent life can open up for you. And that's my desire for me, for you, for every human being on this planet. We're not pushing anything. What we are is we want to stir in you, and for that matter, every human being on this planet, that life that is already in their own body, that cries out for the redemption of their own flesh. So I had an experience, and in that, it was total new awakening for me, connected with Jesus, who he really was, and the power of that I felt in my own body, and the new energy I began to feel in my own body, and the new power of my own flesh, and be able to see that a veil that was removed from my eyes, and be able to see eternity in a way that I never had before. Not only see it, but feel it in my own body. And so I knew that experience wasn't just something I conjured up, because of what I ate that night or something, but it was something that had travailed in my own person to have something deeper in my own person. But I also really, just last night I was expressing some of this to Bernie, that, and I've said this before, but it came to me even more in a defined way, that really the whole thing really is all about the love of the flesh. The love of the flesh. And if you can love your own flesh, if you can love your own self, I don't just mean yourself of the creation that you made of yourself of an image, your persona that maybe you think you developed because of how much you achieved or haven't achieved. I'm talking about loving just your body, your flesh. That's why I like the word flesh so much, because it really describes the rawness of who we are. Right? It's the flesh without any pretense. It's the flesh without any, degrees hanging from us or whatever might be there, that it's all okay, but still without all the pretense. It's just who you are. Do you love who you are? Do you love this flesh? And it's a tricky thing, because you'll go, I love who I am. I've done a lot this last 10 weeks to really create something about myself. Well, that's not exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just your body, just who you are right now without anything that you think you've created or done or achieved. Can you feel your body this deep?